Alright, hey everybody, I just got this new rod and I think I want to share it with you. Give you my honest thoughts and my initial review of it. I haven't got to use it yet because it's February and it's been raining all day today and 70, and tomorrow it's going to be 25 and it might snow tomorrow night. So, Ohio weather for you, that's why we don't have big largemouth. But I'm going to go over this new setup I got here. I bought this from Bass Pro over the weekend for $59.99. This was one of two they had, and both of them were on will call. And he called both the people that they were on will call for. None of them answered. So he said, oh well, I'll sell you one. So that's exactly what he did. And I bought it. I actually went there looking for this rod's little brother. I was looking for the Mega Cast spinning rod, and when I got there, I found it. They had one for 7 foot. It was like a regular 2-piece spinning rod, but the reel on it was gigantic. The rod I liked, it was medium heavy, it had backbone, it was 7 foot, whatever, I liked it. But the reel on it was gigantic. It was like a catfish reel. It didn't make sense as to why that would be on a bass rod, and then it made sense why it was $39.99. The only rod and reel, the only combo I wanted had too big of a reel. So I asked the guy. I was talking to him about if I could get a different reel on it. Or if he would just swap one of the smaller, they had 5.5 feet rods there that I asked him if I could get a reel off of those because they had smaller actual bass reels. And he said, no, we don't sell the reels separate, but I have this for you. And he showed me about a 6-foot version of this, and I liked it, but it was $59, and I'm like, I don't really want to spend that. But I did have a $20 off from the Bass Pro Club rewards, so I decided to go ahead and do it. And he was nice about it. He gave me somebody else's rod that he was holding, so I figured it'd be a good idea. And one thing, my favorite thing about this rod, first of all, it's 7 feet. I think it's medium action, actually. Yeah, it's medium. Line weight, 6 to 12 pound test. I actually have 30-pound braid on here. But yeah, and actually you guys can see that. I think it's like a faux carbon fiber. It's not real carbon fiber, but it looks really cool. It looks just like real carbon fiber. But it is a Bass Pro tournament rod, tourney trail, with a Pflueger reel. He said the reel retails for, I think, 50 or 60 bucks by itself, so you're basically getting the rod for free. But going in there looking to spend 40 bucks and getting a $60 rod that I really like, it's worth it. The main thing that I really like about this is this one piece. I've never in my life seen a one-piece spinning rod for bass for under like 150 bucks, and I absolutely love it. There's nothing I would have wanted more than this. I absolutely love it. He didn't tell me it was one piece at first, so naturally I was looking for 2 pieces just because it's easier to deal with in cars. But when he showed me the one piece, I absolutely fell in love with it and knew I had to have it then. I do have the, let me see if I can find it. I got Bass Pro Braid on there. Oh, I don't know. But I have the Bass Pro. It's just the cheap Bass Pro Braid on here, and I absolutely love it. It's, no matter what anybody says, it's better than spider wire because it's actually like a round braid where spider wire is like a flat, just a weird braid. Like, this braid actually casts. Spider wires only gets frayed. So I absolutely love the spider wire. This is actually going to be my new finesse rod. As you guys can see, I got just a worm and a hook on there. absolutely cannot wait to use this. I actually, just to see how it works, to see how well it can cast, I went out to my grandpa's pond that was frozen over, but I still was casting it out there, and just the worm and the hook on here alone, it'll cast across the pond, which is probably, I'd imagine, 100 yards across. No, not that much. Probably 50 yards across. So it'll easily cast it with just, I mean, that's pretty much no weight at all. But it'll easily cast that. And I'm extremely excited to try it out. The butt of the rod, first of all, it's all cork. The handle's all cork. But the butt back here, it's about, I'm going to say 5 inches, the plastic part. It's a little shorter than I would have liked. Maybe. It's a little shorter than I would have liked, but I'm okay with that. It doesn't really matter a whole lot when you're out there fishing. But it comes down to aesthetics, and this is a really satisfying looking rod. This part of the reel, the blue that you see, matches the rest of the rod up here on top of the carbon fiber part. But they definitely match, and they definitely both look good together. I think the braid looks the best on here. I don't want to deal with mono just because I don't want to deal with it unspooling itself every time I cast. Especially the Bass Pro mono is just when it comes to quality. But I do love the Bass Pro braid that I put on here. This has 10 ball bearings. The reel does. And it says, let's see, gear ratio 5:1. And then it tells you how much braid. Let me see if you guys can see that. Yeah, it actually tells you the braid you're supposed to put on here. Which I've noticed Bass Pro and Cabela doing more and more often now. They don't tell you how much mono you can put on there. They can just tell you how much braid fits on there, which is, I think it's pretty cool because I don't like using mono. And I think it's cool that Bass Pro recognized that people aren't really using mono anymore and decided to switch all their stuff to braid. But you can see right there, 8 pound, 250, 10, 220, 14, 160. This is actually 30, and it's about 75 yards on there. Because you can see there's still some left that I didn't spool, and I didn't need that much to be on there. I actually threw the rest on my mega cast, bait cast right there. I actually just did that, but overall the action is, it's not very, it doesn't move a whole lot when you shake it. It's got a backbone, which I really, really, really like. And I feel like this, I would never use this to flip jigs into weeds, but I feel like if I did, it would be able to get the fish out of the brush, which you can't really say about a whole lot of spinning rods. Most spinning rods are meant to be really flimsy and to just use a little Senko on, but actually this one I really do feel like it can pull some fish out of some brush. It's just a really firm backbone on this rod. So I'd never thought I would own a Pflueger rod just because they seem a little expensive for what you get, but for 60 bucks I'm pretty happy with what I got. It looks good. Quality is it's not like great, but it's still pretty good. I like it a lot. I actually really can't wait to use this rod. I think that's pretty much it. 7 foot, one piece. I absolutely love the one piece. If you guys are ever going to buy a one piece spinning rod, buy this one. $59.99. You definitely cannot beat it. There is probably not a better spinning bass rod to beat this price. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you're planning on getting it, go for it. Absolutely do it. And if you have any questions about it, oh, the drag I believe is 12 pounds. I believe it's 12-pound drag max. But if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching.